As so many kids, I grew up with the NES. It was one of my first consoles. The console was hella expensive and so were the games. But it's 2020 and thanks to the internet and Chinese clone manufacturers, these consoles are dirt cheap. I bought this clone NES console for only $10 on AliExpress. Now this console comes in two flavors, the composite version or the HDMI version. Seeing that there should be no difference, only in clarity, I chose the composite option. Also because it was cheaper than the HDMI version. So this is what's inside the box. You get some paper foil, a list of the 500 games that no one cares about, a manual which also no one cares about. You get a USB AC adapter, your standard composite stereo output cables. You get two of these fake NES controllers. And to top it off, you get the NES Classic system. On the back you have the input for the power and for the composite cable, the power button and the reset button. Now these joystick input ports are a bit stiff. The joysticks do feel pretty good, like the original, although the original wasn't good itself. And I'm already missing one screw for this joypad. So it says a lot about quality control. Again, enough with the talking, let's see what this entertainment system can really do. And the first thing I noticed is that the controller input doesn't work on player port 1. So I have to place it in player port 2. I don't know why, it just sucks. And to be honest, this controller is pretty good. Well, pretty good as far as a clone controller goes. So let's start up a game. I see Mortal Kombat 4 right here. Mortal Kombat 4. This must be a hack. If I had this game back in the days when I was like 9 or 10, this would be great. And there are so many Johnny Cages and Liu Kangs. So why? Okay, why? Let's try Sonya. They wanted to fill the roster, so they just filled it up with the same characters they had. I have no idea why. And this looks pretty good. If I had this game when I was 8 or 9, man, I would have shit my pants. This just looked amazing. It's not comparable to the games in 2020. But back in the days, the NES didn't have much, or didn't have any versus fighter games. Chippin', how can you have so many Chippendales? What's the difference between Chippin' 1, 2, and 3? Let's try 3. Hip ill. Oh great, hip hill. Destroy enemies underground. Is this Chippendale? Has this been in Chippendale? How did these guys get in an airplane? Wow, this looks great. This is this looks like Ikari Warriors or some shit. This is fucking great, man. So if that's part 3 of Chippendale, so what's a Tiny Toon 3 going to offer? 2006. Is it a company or the year? Oh, this is the original. This is something like Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle, not Tiny Toon 3. Fucking Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. I played these games on the Game Boy, the original Game Boy Classic. I always hated this shit. Man, I would have not liked this game back in the days, as I'm not liking it right now. Bye. Mighty Final Fight. I think this is the, oh man. This game is an official release on, what console was it? Game Boy Advance? The turbo wet buttons work perfectly for these kind of games. You just hold them down, enemies die in front of you. That's great. It says dragon. I want to know what dragon is. Is it double dragon? No, it's just dragon. Li Ma Xin Dian. I want to play this game. Holy shit, what the fuck is this shit? It's a Chinese Mario. Why is he green? Oh, this is a kind of casino game or something. You win what? I haven't pushed any button. I haven't pushed anything. I won. Okay, I pushed to the left. Sure, why is Mario white again? And before he was green. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Select start. No. Sansu 5. I'm picking the extraordinary games. Yeah, sure. This is great. My rockets are very thin. The enemies are very thin as well. So you have to pixel shoot the enemies correctly. No boss. The fuck? I can't shoot. I can't do anything. I can only avoid the missiles. What? What's happening? I think I need to guess a code or something. Reset. A king who's also a knight. All right. King's knight. That's a difference. That's a real big difference. Can I crash? No, I can. This is actually not half bad. Fuck. I got hit. This is not a really bad game. Space. Transformers. Robots in the sky. Transformers. Jesus. I know what I hate this game. I saw it before on other people reviewing the game. I think it was the AVGN who reviewed this game. You can transform into a something else, a spaceship or something, as I can recollect. Oh, look, a truck. A truck that can only shoot upwards. Which is very handy when enemies come from the right instead of above you. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Okay, so there you go. The NES fake mini kind of console, which no one wants. Which I picked up for $10 US or something. I'm going to open it up, show you what's inside. So let's take these things apart. Now the inners do look like the original NES controller. So there you go, it's fairly generic. Now to open the entertainment system. Now as usual, the main screws are hidden beneath these rubber dome feet. And then there's one more screw. You pop it open and there are 3 separate PCBs. One is for the controller input and for the power and reset button. And they are connected with ribbon cables. Now the flash chip used here is a SPAN expansion. And I reckon the games are flashed onto this chip as well as the OS and the user interface. And that's it for the fake NES Mini Classic. Did you like this content? Have a look at the other content as well. I reckon you'll like it. And if you do, subscribe and even tick that notification bell to keep updated. And I'll see you on a next hardware review.